we're going to be playing 100 Days Superflat Survival. Structures do naturally generate, so I can beat the game. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I found a village. I'm not sure if I'll do a voiceover or if I won't do a voiceover, but whatever. Now that we have an area for a base set up, I'm gonna make a really cool design. Probably up there. Probably. Ooh, a float. I'll break up a piece of the village and make it into a floating island. Quick disclaimer, throughout this video I do not end up building that big base I was talking about in the beginning, but I do end up building a big perimeter around it and spawn-proofing the area. 6 obsidian. We're gonna be able to get to the nether really soon. I'm gonna turn off my passive mob noises. Okay, so there's several weather workers and only one blacksmith. I got a helmet, 2 helmets and boots. Armor on day 1, pretty good. I'm not gonna kill the iron golem so it can protect the villagers against zombies at night, which I think is a pretty good idea. Ooh, that's a pretty good trade. At this point, my mic disconnected for, I think, 15 minutes of the hour I was recording, but I managed to fix it, so you won't have voiceovers for the rest of the video. I can die as many times as I want, but preferably, I would like to not die during this entire Let's Play, but I just did, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and get out of there. My first goal of this series is to spawn-proof my base area. Now that we have a bunch of saplings, it'll start growing trees in the future, so that I can have an infinite source of wood. No way! That's actually crazy. Dude, that's crazy. Oh. Thank you, Iron Golem. Now that that's done, I'm gonna start spawn-proofing my base. My goal is to build a giant fence around the village instead of our giant house, and that'll be episode 1. If I'm lucky and edit fast, episode 2 will be out by next week after this video is posted. No clue when I'm posting this. Probably take me several hours of editing, but I can try my best to get it out soon. As I get more saplings, I'm going to be expanding the tree farm. On day 2, I decided to start chopping down the ugly villager houses so I could keep building the fence that will defend all the villagers. Of course, I'm going to leave their beds so that they can sleep and don't die. And don't worry, I'll cut down the rest of the house later in the video. Or in episode 2. I finally finished getting all of the wood I need to get halfway done with the fence. I know this because I'm editing right now and I just stopped talking during the entire recording. So, yeah. At this point in the video, I got halfway done with the fence around the village. And now I'm gathering even more to finish the fence around the village. 50 Minecraft days is 8.5 hours. I'm a small YouTuber, so that's a really long time for me because I have school and with YouTube, and it takes me about 2 hours to edit everything. So, please consider subscribing. Also, I'm in a subscriber race with Rivalry72. His channel will be linked in the description. You can go subscribe to him and subscribe to me. And whoever loses our subscriber race has to stream for 24 hours straight. Episode 2 should hopefully be out by next week. If I'm going to survive, I'm going to need armor and a shield. But with limited resources, that's going to be very hard to get. At this point in the recording, my mic broke, so I'm just going to be doing a voiceover for the rest of the video. After dying, I decided to make the rest of the fences needed to finish the huge fence around my base, to keep all of the villagers safe for the rest of the series. This leather worker that sells 6 leather for 1 emerald is going to be really important in future episodes because that's a really good trade. An iron golem that had died, probably most likely due to a slime, gave me 4 more iron ingots. I used those iron ingots to make it into a shield and an axe in a little bit. Slimes that were spawning all over my base were starting to get on my nerves. So, I decided to build a checkerboard pattern to prevent them from spawning. I decided to put this iron golem out of its misery because it just chased around slimes that were on the outside of the gate for the rest of its life. From the iron golem, I get a total of 5 ingots, and I think I saved them for episode 2. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe so I can beat Rivalry in our subscriber race to 1,000 subscribers.